All right, first quarter action here at Pope John. Vernon ties the game up. Watch this great look from Brandon Lewis to Cole Jenikin on the doorstep for the goal. And we are tied at 1 with 8:27 to go in the first quarter. What a goal. Pope John retakes the lead here. Watch Tyler Humphrey with a nice move and the goal, his second of the game. And it's 2-1 Pope John midway through the opening quarter. Vernon comes right back, however, on its next possession. Watch Zach Biango go strong to the goal, and he scores, and we are tied at 2 30 seconds later. Vernon would take a 2-goal lead here off the turnover. It's Tommy Dombrowski to Cole Jenikin. Back to Dombrowski, who finds Patrick Graham for the goal, and it's 4-2 Vernon with 21 seconds left. What another nice goal there by the Vikings. Vernon takes a 2-goal lead here off the turnover. It's Tommy Dombrowski to Cole Jenikin. Back to Dombrowski, who finds Patrick Graham for the goal, and it's 4-2 Vernon with 21 seconds left in the quarter. What a goal, as Vernon would take a 4-3 lead after one. Wow. Pope John would take a 5-4 lead at the half thanks to this missile from Chase Babbis, and the Lions are up by 1 as we head to the third quarter. Third quarter action we go, and Pope John's a man up, and it's Shane Plockoy to Tyler Humphrey for the rip, his fourth of the game, and Pope John's up by 2, 6-4. All right, watch this goal by Vernon as goalie Mike Alvarez clears it to Jeff Sedlock, who makes a terrific look to Patrick Graham for another outstanding goal, and Vernon trails 7-5 with 3:29 to go, and the Vikes are down 7-6 after 3 quarters of play. Okay, fourth quarter we go, and it's long pole Kevin Parisi of Vernon with the ground ball win. And he carries it upfield. He gets it to Patrick Graham for the goal just 12 seconds into the quarter, and we are tied at 7 on Graham's fourth goal of the game. All right, huge turning point here. Vernon has an 8-7 lead. They're looking to make it 9-7, but watch Max Merlino make the save for Pope John. Wow. But Vernon does score here off the scramble as Brandon Lewis with the goal, and Vernon has a 9-7 lead with 9:31 to go. Pope John then makes it a 1-goal game here. Watch Ed May get it to Chase Babbis for his third tally of the game, and Vernon's lead is cut to 9-8. And Pope John ties the game at 9 here on this rocket from Ed May, and we are all knotted up with 3:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Pope John would take the lead here. Watch Shane Plockoy power through the defender for the goal, and Pope John comes back to take a 10-9 lead with 2:11 to go. Great rally. Okay, time is running out in the fourth quarter. Vernon has one last chance here, but Max Merlino makes the save for Pope John as time expires, as Pope John would hold on for the thrilling 10-9 NJAC United Division victory here at Pope John.
You know, I'm happy we came out in the end and got the W, but we played a little sloppy. And I was happy for myself getting some scores because I haven't been as productive at the beginning of the season, so it's nice to get a first goal of the season and just hopefully we can keep it rolling from there.
I thought we played a little sloppy the entire game, but I'm just glad that we came up on top. We had some good plays, some good movement on offense. Defense played good.
We didn't play as nicely as we wanted to. You know, we opened up a little slow. We had some guys injured, so we didn't really have our full roster. But at the end, we really cleaned things up and, came away with a nice close win.
We came out, we were a little sloppy in the first half, sloppy throughout the game, honestly, and we came together in the final minutes and we pulled together a big final minute win.
I think that coming into the game, we saw Vernon was going after it and putting some points on the board, and so were we. And it just came down to battling out and playing lacrosse. I thought that was a lot of fun to watch, and just seeing how our guys responded to it, and bringing it down to the wire like that. Just seeing the heart that these kids had it spoke a lot about our character and how we want to play lacrosse.
Pope John has a lot of depth in their attack today. Tyler Humphrey 4 goals, Chase Babbis with 3 goals, and they credit all their teammates for moving the ball and getting them in position to score.
Coming into this week, coach was really, we came off a loss against Madison, thank you, this past weekend, and coach was really stressing that we need to move the ball better, and Madison had great ball movement, so coach was just telling us, we got to keep the ball moving, and we did just that in the game. At some points it was pretty sloppy with the ball movement, but we relaxed and finally got our act together towards the end.
We're an all-around team on offense, and we like to move the ball and share the points and just work well together.
Pope John was down 9-7 here in the fourth quarter. Patrick Graham was on the doorstep, takes a shot for Vernon. Max Merlino makes an amazing save, and that sparked Pope John to go on a run and eventually win this game.
We've done a lot of conditioning and stuff. Fourth quarter, coach is always stressing. You know, we got to be tough in the fourth quarter. And I know personally, I never for a minute thought we were going to lose that game. So that's like the mindset that coach has kind of driven into us. So yeah.
Well, I lost him for a second, then I found him through the screen and he shot it, and I was able to stick my foot out and make the save. So it was big, and then we sparked the comeback, and I got a shout out my defense. They gave me a lot of help out there. Not really that many shots that I didn't want to see, so I was props to them for that.
Freshman Dane Armstrong was 5 for 5 on faceoffs during the Pope John comeback.
You got to give the freshmen a chance. I mean, no matter what age you are, what grade you're in, this is a varsity squad. So if you can go out there and you can win faceoffs for us, we're going to put you in. And seeing him just being able to control the faceoff and get the ball to himself and bring it down to our offensive end, that's make it take a Lacrosse, and that's what we want to see.
That run was capped by one of the senior leaders on this team with about 2 minutes to go. Shane Plockaway with the eventual game winner.
I knew time was kind of short, and I had a one-on-one on the backside with no slide coming. So I just thought I'd go to the goal, at least get a shot off, put it on cage, or still keep possession. But that's really it. Came down to one-on-one with no slide, and just made it stick.
I think seeing just like I was saying before, how we move the ball, and then we can see, who's going to step in, and then what the matchups are like, and then when we see, when we move the ball to these certain areas, certain guys step in, they can either skip pass or dodge and then pass again, and then just seeing how we can, just keep the ball rolling and just keep it moving hot, and Shane just stepping up and ripping a corner like that was huge and gave us the win.
Max Merlino was amazing today with 16 saves. Vernon had one final chance, and he made a save at the buzzer to give Pope John the win.
I didn't know there was going to be that much time left, and I saw him pass it down, and I kind of just, got in the mode whether or not it was going to count, and he shot it, and horn didn't go yet, and I made the save, and it felt pretty cool.
Pope John is 3-0 in the NJAC United Division. They have one loss in the RIS Division, and the Lions are happy to be playing for 2 league titles, and they just want to keep it going against Randolph, a very good team, in their next game.
We're still on the hunt for both championships, and that's one of our final goals for the season, is to get one of them, if not both. But we just got to focus on the next one, which is going to be Randolph on Thursday. So we just got to look toward that, and then just take it one game at a time, one practice at a time. And if we work hard enough, those things will come.